Hello, everybody. Welcome to this very special and unique message today. Okay. I felt very inspired by something recently. Yeah, that's going to change the view. Actually, okay. Okay. So, I did not mean for that to happen, but actually that view looks way better, doesn't it? I had the camera backwards. That makes sense. Okay. So now that happened, are we even still recording? Yeah, we are. Okay. So, as you can see, I have this glass of water in front of me. Okay. And I've got, a couple crystals here to help kind of keep the energy clean. I rolled the dice today, and the energy that came up was Mercury. Okay, so obviously Mercury has something today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to scry with this piece of mint, okay, and this egg. As you can see, I've put Mercury on the egg just to ensure that I'm getting the right message, okay? I haven't attached any signs to this at all, okay? So going to bless the energy. As you know, if you watch my channel, I am constantly looking for ways to scry all the time. I'm always looking for new ways to pull up the message. I'm a very intuitive reader. I say how I feel and what I'm sensing in the moment. So sometimes it resonates with people and sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't, don't worry. There will be another message for you, okay? Just at another time. Oops, sorry. Oh, I can't tilt it up anymore. Okay, well, I can't tilt it up anymore. So this is the view, okay? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Okay, so Mercury is the house of communication, okay? Almost like a process of learning. What I'm going to do, you know what I see, and all I can say, what I see right now is like something trying to come up and grab you. And it's like reaching for you, and I can't say that that's a bad thing. It's like energy is trying to reach you, energy is trying to get to you. So now we've got Gemini, okay, and then the first house. The self, your identity, how you present yourself to the world with Mercury, energy, communication, Gemini. It's like I feel like you're getting maybe that's what it is. It's like something is grabbing a hold of you. It's like the other part of yourself, okay, is trying to almost like trying to gravitate towards you, trying to grab a hold of you. That might be your art side, your artsy fartsy side, you know, like it's trying to pull you in so then you can start to do maybe something with all of your gifts. It's really trying to pull on you, okay? It's really trying to pull on you. I'm going to break this yoke. Show me more, show me more. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're changing a little bit now. Okay. Something's expanding. Yes, something's expanding. Okay. And now I can see like a higher energy, like maybe it's your feminine energy. Okay, maybe it's your feminine energy trying to grab a hold of you. I did also see the figure 8, like the infinity symbol, you know? Get some of this yellow out now. It's really going to pollute the water once it comes out. It's like now everything's falling into place, right? The pieces of the yoke are almost trying to find each other again, right? So it's like your divine feminine energy, I think, has been trying to find you. It's been trying to tap a hold of you. I do see a witch's hat, okay? You could be busting out some of your powers. The way that it's kind of holding on to this peppermint stick, it's kind of like, oh, now I see 2 arms going up, right? I think that's the feminine kind of energy for the Empress, right? The woman figure with her hands above her head, right? Coming together. I think a lot of people have been broken up, okay, and separated from their divine counterparts inside of themselves, right? So then you didn't know what you wanted. You didn't know how you felt. You didn't really know what you wanted in a partner, because it's like almost like you were looking for a partner, especially if you've been single, right? You could have been looking for a partner this whole time that was the other half of you, thinking that that's what you've been looking for, but you're looking for the other half of you in somebody else because you don't have the other half of you together. So now it's like, you know, when people say, well, we complete each other, I have never really liked that saying, because you should complete yourself. And if somebody comes into your life, it's an added addition. Okay, you become a life with each other, okay, but you still have yourself intact, right? So I feel like in this relationship, you did not have yourself intact, right? You did not have what you needed, so you were looking for it in a partner. Makes sense, right? Because your half was broken up. And something has wanted this to stay like that, right? They've wanted you to stay broken up without your other half. So then you're constantly searching for something that's only going to ruin you, because people can't complete you, right? They really can't. That's asking for way too much out of a partner. It's like kids. Well, this child's going to, it's going to make our marriage easier, and this child's going to complete us. And it's like, you're already putting a job on a child. Already in womb, you're telling that child that it's going to complete your marriage. And if your marriage was as strong as what you said it was when you got married, then a child will never make that stronger. A child will only make your bond between parent stronger and tighter, if you're both doing your jobs correctly, right? So if you have been a parent, then you could have been seriously lacking in one department with that child, right? You could have been motherly as hell, but your masculine was pulled away, right? So you couldn't protect them properly, and you got scared too much, and you got jumpy too much, and that didn't allow you to properly defend your child and protect them. Right? So then you were looking for a male in their testosterone, in their manly man energy, and those men tend to be very abusive. So then now you've got yourself in an abusive relationship, trying to balance out the masculine inside of you. Okay, so, and I love that it's Gemini, because Gemini is it's the two energies. It's the two energies and becoming yourself. And then when people see you, they're going to go, that person's got their shit together. That person is a even individual. They are sought out. They are temperanced. Okay. They are balanced. They are what society wants to see more of. People who actually care about themselves and their well-being, along with the people around them. Okay? So, let's pull a couple tarot cards and see what they say. Oop. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Chariot. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Nine of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Judgment. King of Pentacles. And 9 of Pentacles. So actually, you know what I can see is I can see somebody having a hard time moving forward because all isn't exactly well in their life. It's not fair the way that it needs to be. So it's like you're learning how to make things fair. And where you feel like you're trapped at the end of the road, you actually find your answer. Okay, because you're not going to let these things that are coming at you hurt you because you've learned more than that along the way. People don't realize when people go to war, they don't come back the same. Okay, and everybody's war is different. Everybody's challenges are different. And if somebody hasn't seen you for a few years, and they haven't been around you, and you've been somewhere in this long stretch of time where you have been learning and you have been growing and you have been fighting for your life, then when they meet up with you face to face again, they're not going to know who you are. And they're going to pull the same stunts on you that they pulled 15, 20 years ago, but it's not going to work this time because they already did that. They sent you away to war. They tricked the energies. They fucked you over, right? But they can't do it twice. Because now you've already learned what happened the first time when you got sent away. And they were going to, it's almost like they said that you had stuff that you had to learn. You had to grow up. You had to stop lying. You had to see the real world. You had to get into the real world, honey. You're a little girl. You need to grow up. And it was like, these are from bullies. Those are bullies. Okay. Because if they were genuine people, they'd be trying to teach you. They'd be going, oh, okay, well, like, you don't really know that much. So do you want me to help you? Do you want me to help you learn? And like, I realized that with some people too, people that I've worked with, I've asked them questions and it sounds stupid and it sounds like dumb questions. And they've looked at me and I've gone like, why do you have to look at me like I'm an idiot? I'm just asking you a question. Maybe I don't know everything. And now you don't want to give me the answer. You want to look at me like I'm an idiot, right? Like you're better than me, really, honestly, like, cause you think you know everything. And those, I think I know everything kind of people, right? That never ask any questions. And then they just assume that they know all the answers because the little head, the little voice that's talking in their head, they say is telling them the truth, even though they don't even fucking know who it is, let alone it's telling them the truth. Yeah, okay. It could be fucking anybody. Guarantee it's not going to be telling you the truth, but they go with it so far, they fuck with your life. They fuck with your connection to yourself. And a connection to somebody's self, they could have put you on suicide watch. They could have killed you. When you lose a piece of yourself, that's got fucking Death Alley written all over it. Because to lose a piece of yourself means you lost something that was so unreplaceable. Something that wasn't supposed to be taken from you if you're still alive, right? And it's not something you can just gain back. So when people take things from you, like your divine feminine, your divine masculine, they expect you're just going to grow it back. You're just going to grow this whole new energy and you're going to just let them keep your old energy because you can grow a new one. Yeah, if Satan was your father, he would tell you to go grow a new one. But if God was your father, he would help you build a new one if he knew that the one that you just had was harvested by somebody else. So people got to learn what the fuck they're playing with and who the fuck is in their head and who they're listening to. Because I can tell you this right now. Whoever the hell my stepmother thinks she's listening to in her head, she thought Bed of Roses was the song of her marriage. Okay, I want every woman that thinks that that's a good marriage song to have and represent as your husband in your marriage and your fucking matrimony. I want you to go and I want you to read the lyrics to that. Because you know what that song is about? That song is about him having a girlfriend and a fucking mistress on the side. He wants to be with his girlfriend so bad, but there's just another blonde that gave him some nightmare. I think that she's still in my bed. Like, fucking grow up, Bon Jovi. You were fucking around on all your goddamn girlfriends and you fucking recorded it on a CD, but you wanted to lay your girlfriend down in a bed of roses, right? More like a bed of thorns. And my stepmother is retarded because she used that song as like the theme of her life. A man cheating on his girlfriend that he claims he loves and putting it in a song for every blonde bimbo that ends up in his bed because he's an alcoholic. And clearly a douchebag. Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Okay, that's Bon Jovi. Okay, but my stepmother believes that that is the ultimate wedding song of everybody's existence. And man, oh man, is she going to be massively let down when she realizes who my stepfather is. Who my stepfather is, because she doesn't believe my stepfather is a pedophile. When she crosses over, she's going to learn who my father is, which she denies. She thinks that my father is this great guy that just dropped out of heaven just for her. No. He's a demon. He's always been a demon, and he created me, which is one of Satan's kids that had to rise above Satan and become a better person because I refuse to ruin people's lives like my father wanted me to do so. So I'm on a redemption kind of life right now where I don't play with dark. I only seek light. And if that's not good enough for somebody, go fuck yourself. I ain't gonna fuck around in the dark. I've done that, been there, and I've watched people's lives get ruined because of fucking things that are in my head that I go and say to somebody. Yeah, okay, schizophrenia doesn't exist. Yeah, right. Someone is gonna work so hard to get what they want, and it's because can't nobody hold you down. You got to keep on moving. You got to keep on moving towards a 9 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Honestly, you're so close to this judgment. You're so close to moving into a better spot that's why they're trying to stop you, because they can smell your victory. They can smell your independence around the corner, and they don't want it. They don't like it. They don't want you to get there. They want it. They want to take it, but they can't take something that's not theirs. Okay, even though they've done it in the past, just because they've done it in the past, that just means that you didn't know what was going on and people were doing things in the shadows. Now you know, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to get out of this life a really long time ago, and someone's been holding me hostage in hell because they keep taking my life. If you're one of those people, then you know that these people can't do it anymore. Okay, but you're a little bit bound up between this infinity and a future. Okay, there's 2 8s, 2 9s, and 2 10s. Okay, so it's like you will get the ending that you want, that you see. Okay, that's the judgment. That's what you've been fighting towards. They've been trying to take something that you've been going towards your whole life. Guess what? I'm getting Rudy. You know, like Rudy stayed in that university for 4 years, every time trying to get on that team, and he couldn't until the very last year he got on as an extra player, only because he'd been trying for 4 years straight. Okay, then they let him play 1 game. Okay, at the end of his football career, he gets to do 1 play at the very end and actually catches the ball. Okay, so it's like you might have had to wait until the very end to pull all these cards out. But guess what? People who have patience, it really pays off. People who want things really fast, and so they go and steal them instead of making them by themselves, they crash and burn because they didn't create it, they stole it. So keep your chin up. I just heard the name Finnegan. I don't know what that means, but I just heard the name, keep your chin up, Finnegan. Okay. Everything is going to work out. You're going to get back your energy that was taken from you. Okay, whatever part of your energy was, whether it was your feminine or whether it was your masculine, okay, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a male, something was definitely taken from you. And by holding that hostage, okay, it made somebody very anxious because it's like part of your defense system was gone. So yeah, I could imagine having a full security system, knowing what you're protecting yourself, and then the security alarm system, okay, company calls you and deactivates everything because they say you didn't pay the bill. And you're like, I've been paying this bill the whole time, but someone's been taking that money. Right? It's kind of like that. It's like somebody, you know, like they're saying you didn't pay the piper. They're saying that you didn't do something, and that's why they were able to take this spot away from you. And it's like, well, okay, I didn't know that you took it away from me. So how did I not know it was even gone from me? How am I going to know you had it if I didn't even know it was gone? You're not looking for your divine masculine inside of your body. Okay. Now I'm getting the song Watch It Burn by Joey Oz. And he says in it, he's back. I have returned to light it up and watch it burn. And I'm telling you, I don't know where it is that you're going to find yourself soon. I don't know who's coming back to you. I don't know how this world is going to spin around, but you have come back to light up something just to watch it burn. Because when it's obvious that whatever was stolen from you, they grew and it was never theirs. So you're allowed to go and burn their crops. You're allowed to go and burn their abundance, their property, right? Because however way they were benefiting off one of your divine counterparts in you, okay, however they were benefiting off of one, okay, that was your karmic energy. Therefore, you have the right to go and burn it. It was yours. It was your energy. It doesn't matter if somebody else used the energy. They used your seeds that came out of your body. That's like abuse of like, had somebody, if a doctor went in and took your eggs out of your ovaries, like, you know how many doctors have been busted with stealing women's eggs and giving them to other patients? It's fucked. Okay. What people will do for a buck or two, literally. It's scary. Money has turned people very, very, very sour. So that's why we got to do messages like this, because I mean, how else would I have been able to really pull that message out without the egg? I mean, I probably could have scryed it some way, but still, it's a very unique message, right? So I'm very thankful. Thank the eggs. All right. Thank all the energy. Okay. This was super cool. I'm going to find different things to scry with along. This Irene helped me find this wonderful witch energy that's just uses all these different ways to scry. And that's like my number one thing is I just want things to scry with. I just love using my third eye. It's like exercise, right? It's like me going to the gym, literally, right? And I can't use the crystal ball all the time. It gets tired, right? Bringing through messages all the time. So I have to get unique. So if anybody can think of some ways for me to scry using things like eggs and water, using herbs. I've got a bunch of herbs coming, and my sister likes to scry with herbs, so I'm going to do herbs and like sprinkle them around, almost like kind of like a tea reading, but not really get them wet. So I'm going to do a bunch of things that are going to help bring out messages for the next little while. And that is really to help me exercise, and you get really awesome messages that way. So let's do it. I really like it. So anyways, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. Wait for the next awesome channel message, okay? If you want your own message, own private message, email me, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com, and we can come up with something unique and cool to do for you. It's all just awesome energy. So you either grind with it or you don't. It's super cool if you don't, all right? I'm not going to take it to offense. And thanks for all the comments and subscribes and donations. I'm in bliss with this channel, so I'm really happy with everything, and I am so happy you're happy too. So have a good week and have a good weekend. All right. Peace out. Namaste, everybody.